Okay, you guys, so let me show you our dressing. I want you to see that it's moist. See how moist that is? And it's not dried out. Okay? And that's how you want it to be, moist. Not dried out, not too wet. And that's how you get the flavor. Okay? It's still a little hot. But that's how you make southern cornbread, chicken and dressing. The way we do it down here in Georgia. How we make some real southern soul food, cornbread, chicken and dressing. Okay? Okay, you guys, so I'm making homemade stock to start out making my chicken and dressing. What I placed in my homemade stock, I had previously recorded, but for some reason, I lost the footage. So, I have some chicken thighs that I'm boiling. Any type of chicken meat that has a bone in it, leg. I got some breast meat up in here. You can cook a whole chicken. I got onions. I got celery up in here. I did not put bell pepper up in here because I'm going to use the bell pepper in my dressing and some more celery and onion. And I am allowing this stock to boil until this meat start to fall off the bone. I also do have chicken livers up in here, okay? This is old school dressing, okay, from scratch. The previous footage I didn't get to, you know, like I said, it's deleted. For seasonings, I put onion powder, garlic powder, poultry seasoning, paprika, some black pepper, some seasoning salt, some complete seasoning, some slap your mama seasoning. Now, when you're doing this, you have to put the seasoning in there till you like it. And I did put some seasoning salt in here. And also, I put some better than bouillon up in here. Okay, you guys? So, I'm allowing this to boil until this meat start to fall off the bone. Even with these thighs, my meat ain't fell off the bone yet, but it's going to be in this pot until that meat falls off that bone, okay? So, that's how you make your chicken stock. And you got to add 1 stick of butter in here. Okay, everybody, so now we are going to drain this chicken stock. Make sure you put your bowl up under your strainer to catch that stock. And the strainer going to catch that chicken, okay? Okay, so now we're going to get ready to put everything together for our southern cornbread dressing. First thing we're going to do is we're going to crumble all of our breads up. It's going to be dirty. Make sure you get your fingernails clean, or if you have gloves, put you some gloves on, okay? So let's go ahead and let's do this. I got my cornbread here. This is 1 pan of cornbread, y'all. It's 1 pan. Take it and crumble it up like so. Okay? These biscuits. Okay? Now you can use any kind of bread that you have, day-old bread. Use biscuits, hamburger bun, hard. Toast you up some bread too now. I got some light bread toasted up. I'm gonna put in here about 6 biscuits because I'm making a small 1 pan of dressing. 6 to if you're making 2 pans of dressing, you might want to put 12 biscuits. Okay, we're gonna put some of this bread up in here, this toast, and make sure all your bread be dried up and be a day old. Okay, just break your bread up. Okay, also we're gonna add in some of this stuffing, this chicken flavor stuffing. You can use the herb, you can use whatever flavor that you like. Let's go ahead and let's pop that in there, because see, it has all that seasoning in there too. So that's why you want to get you a box of that. You can use Pepperidge Farm or whatever kind you want to use. So now we're going to mix all this bread together. We're going to put some liquid in here now. We're going to mix this together. We're going to put our seasoning in here too, okay? I'm going to put my onions. I chopped up 1 whole onion, okay? I got a half a bell pepper, okay, that I chopped up. And I got 2½ stalks of celery. With the mini chopper, when you chop it up, it makes your vegetables real fine, so you have a lot of that left over, okay? Let's go on and mix this up, y'all. We're gonna mix everything in, okay? And our chicken broth has all that seasoning in it, okay? This is homemade chicken stock. Now if you want, add a little bit at a time. Don't put too much in there, okay? So right there, I just add about 2 cups. We're gonna start out like that, because you don't want to start out adding too much too quick. Whoo, it's already smelling good, y'all. Once that broth heat hit it. And you got them vegetables up in there. Now I'm gonna add the other 2 cups, because of the amount. Then that's how you need to do it now. Until you get that consistency that you like. Okay, so that's 4 cups of chicken broth that we made, that we put in there, okay? Okay, everybody, so we're gonna add us a can of cream of mushroom. That's 1 can of cream of mushroom. We're gonna add 1 can of cream of chicken. Well, I'm gonna add 2 cans of cream of chicken. 2nd can of cream of chicken. So go ahead and we are going to add some black pepper. Add you about 2 tablespoons of black pepper, okay? Add you some garlic powder. You're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. You're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of onion powder. Even though you got onions in there, yes, add it. You're gonna add you some poultry seasoning. 2 tablespoons of poultry seasoning. You have to be careful with that, because people gonna be like, ooh, child. Okay? I'm gonna add a little bit of this complete seasoning. Just about half a tablespoon, okay? Not too much. Okay? I'm gonna add a little bit of this Slap Your Mama seasoning. And I'm gonna add in some more of this better than bouillon, and that's gonna be the salt content. Y'all don't add no salt. Don't add no salt. You'll need but 1 bouillon cube, so that'll be 1 teaspoon of this, okay? But I'm putting 2 teaspoons in there. That's it, just 2 teaspoons. Or half a tablespoon. You want no more than that in there, because it's very salty. Okay. So, let's get to mixing this together, okay? Supposed to mix it with your hand, but I want to start out with this spoon because it's a lot in here, okay? And I'm stirring it. Shake that off to get it first started with that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my hand, okay? And you mix it with your hand like so, okay? See that? Now it's thick right now. We don't want it thick like this. We want it a little looser. So we're gonna add some more chicken broth to it in a minute. Okay? Shredded chicken. Okay? People want that shredded chicken. They want to taste it, okay? Mix that in, mix it good. Let me add my butter. Okay. Try to put you about 1 stick of butter up in here. Okay. That was a half a stick. I gotta get some more out my fridge. Okay, so now let's go ahead and let's add in some more broth. I'm gonna add in about 1 cup. Y'all, this smells so good. I wish y'all were here to taste it. And this is the consistency that I'm talking about right here. Okay. Now, after you have mixed everything in here, you're gonna get ready to taste it. So have your spoon to the side. Go in to the side. See that? Go ahead and taste test this for seasoning. Once you taste test it for seasoning, if you feel like it needs some more seasoning, go ahead and add you some more seasoning in there, okay? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna add me some more black pepper. That's right. I'm finna add me some more seasoning up in here. Okay? At this point, if you feel like it needs some salt, go ahead and add you some salt. If you don't, please don't add it, because salt can overpower and people are not going to want to taste your dressing. And they're going to go home and they're going to be emailing each other on Facebook, and they're going to be talking about your southern cornbread dressing. I'm just going to go ahead and add in 1 more tablespoon of each. Okay? I'm finna add me some more of that slap your mama seasoning up in there. Okay? Because I want my dressing to taste good. Okay? I don't want no nasty dressing. Okay? Now I'm going to get ready and go ahead and add my eggs. The eggs are going to help hold it and bind it together. This end up being a large pot, so I'm gonna end up putting 3 eggs in here. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mix this egg up in here. Okay. You gotta take your hand and swirl the egg around up in there. So you can get it on all parts. Okay. Okay, everybody, so get your dark grease pan. Pour that dressing up in that pan. Okay. Woo. Gonna be a nice pan of dressing. Okay. Okay, everyone, so this is our cornbread dressing. Now, when I put it in, I didn't show you guys that I do go back and put the rest of my chicken pieces in like this, because this is the way we do it where I'm from. But my dressing is done, and trust me, you guys, it's going to be very tasty. I'm about to let it cool before I touch it, okay? It's going to be a certain density to it, okay? I like to poke in the corner. I want to poke in the middle. Y'all see that? So that's the density. And it's not dry. So once it cools, I'll be back to show y'all the dressing when it cools, okay? But I'll be back to show y'all when it's cool. Okay, you guys, so let me show you our dressing. I want you to see that it's moist. See how moist that is? And that it's not dried out. Okay? And that's how you want it to be, moist. not dried out, not too wet. And that's how you get the flavor. Okay, it's still a little hot, but that's how you make Southern cornbread, chicken and dressing. The way we do it down here in Georgia, how we make some real Southern soul food, cornbread, chicken and dressing. Okay. Thank you for tuning in with Cooking with TK. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share this video out with each and everyone that you know. And come back to my channel for another video.